When the 10th generation Honda Accord was first unveiled to us about 6 years ago, it was really a cutting-edge moment in the new midsize sedan segment, which is impressive since it's the midsize sedan segment. Sleek looks, big LED lights, even bigger wheels, the Accord was a showstopper. And now its time is over. There's a new 11th generation Honda Accord right around the corner, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't take a couple minutes, sit back, and say thank you to the 10th generation Accord for truly being the best Accord there ever was. Inside and outside, despite this design being the better part of 10 years old, it still holds up remarkably well. You'd probably be surprised to find out this car was probably designed when Obama was still the president, and yet it still looks modern today. Even on the inside, it's a sleek, clean design. It's unmistakably Honda. If there's just one thing that'll make you realize that this car isn't brand new, it's probably the gauge cluster. It's a half screen, half analog gauge setup thing. It's very of its time and definitely looks out of place on a brand new car, but we can get past it, we'll forgive it, because I love the Honda Accord anyway. Speaking of loving the Accord, the exterior is the only thing on the car better than the interior. And I know the car only has two things, exterior, interior, but I like the exterior even better. The car has a premium look that you really just don't see from vehicles that cost between $28,000 and $35,000. It really is unmistakable, and I would say, honestly, it's head-turning. But how does the Accord Hybrid perform? When you finally get the Honda Accord Hybrid on the road, you'll realize quickly that even though it's a mid-size sedan with a hybrid motor, it's no slouch. The 2-liter inline-4 and electric motor work together to make 212 horsepower and over 230 pound-feet of torque. That's not a ton, but it's more than enough to make the Accord go down the road with some pretty decent pace behind it. Hondas are really known for their handling, and the Accord Hybrid is no exception. While it's not going to be an S2000 or a Civic Type R around a racetrack, it's more than enough to keep you engaged around a couple twisty turns and all that fun stuff. And while you're doing it, you're going to struggle to get below 40 miles per gallon. I drove this car like an for a week, and I could not get below 45 miles to the gallon. You should have no trouble beating me, and then some. So, Honda, thank you for the Accord Hybrid, 10th generation. The 11th generation, I'm sure that'll be good too, but it's not the Accord that I grew up with, so it's never really going to be the same now, is it?